Athletics is one of the 12 core sports identified to benefit from the National Sports Academy program, the brainchild of Ramson Jr. The Sports Academy is built on three pillars: nursery, tournaments, and elite training academy.
Sport needs to aggressively transform. It needs to aggressively transform because we have a lot of talent in the country. It has the potential for taking young people, all of you, to the level of being internationally competitive. But without having this vehicle that will streamline the talent, provide the support and the platform to take you to that level of being able to compete with the international athletes, we're never going to have this structured environment that creates that pool of talent from which we can choose from.
In highlighting the government's commitment to partnering with former national athlete and Olympian Alien Pompey for her annual invitational and Olympic qualification event, the sport minister pointed out that opportunities would be created for athletes to be able to one day compete on the global stage.
And this is a meet that's recognized by the IOC as a meet that can take you to your timings to qualify for the Olympics. That's pretty important, because if you have a local meet where you can participate and compete in, all of you now have the chance to get to that point.
The sport minister emphasized the need for coaches to also elevate their game, as there is a scientific approach to sporting success in the modern era, in contrast to the past when talent alone would suffice.
While this is a launch for the academy, I'm trying to share with you the information that you need to have of what direction that we need to go in as a country, as a people, if we're going to take our talent, which we recognize that we have all across the country at various disciplines. We recognize that we have that. But to translate that and capitalize it to the form where it becomes internationally recognized and competitive, this is the vehicle that's going to take us there. And this in itself requires that commitment from every stakeholder.
President of the Athletics Association of Guyana, Aubrey Hudson, in lauding the government for spearheading the effort to stimulate growth and development through the National Sports Academy program, congratulated the first batch of youngsters who have been drafted in the nursery. National Sports Commission member Christy Campbell called on Hudson and his executives to be prepared for the long haul, as work to get the athletes to the next level now begins. Campbell, who is also a national tennis player and president of the Guyana Tennis Association, also implored the athletes to maximize on the opportunity being afforded to them.
And what makes it even better is that the athletes just have to show up. Everything is funded by the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, and by extension the Government of Guyana and the National Sports Commission. So your only job is to show up and train, and it puts you in a position to transition to the elite program, which is also a part of this academy. And who knows, you may be able to earn some bucks as you're paid to train.
The core sports currently identified by the ministry are athletics, badminton, basketball, cricket, squash, table tennis, rugby, volleyball, swimming, football, squash, and lawn tennis. Reporting for Newsroom, I'm Athletics Ramson.